made the little tiny one?
Take home innocent. Like a gun from a Transformers, I think. 4 medals last year when we won.
How come we haven't done that in this year?
We got him at Tuskegee.
Get started and just look like we're doing something.
And now let's welcome Hastings Riverside Company.
Every year, kids in the band, we make a trophy, and we usually make it pretty large. 2 years ago, it was about 30 feet tall, and this year it's going to be about 5 or 6 feet tall. And then we just take any little trinkets or toys or anything that we find around the house and glue it on. And then of course we write Hastings Swingin on the River, best band. And we don't know if other bands like it, but we do it anyway.
We usually just like throw on all kinds of crap that we have at our house and just like whatever's in the toy bins under our beds when we were little, that's what we bring.
Mr. Warren said one year there was peanut butter and jelly sandwiches on it, like a real sandwiches, and we're not allowed to put food on them anymore.
I graduated from Hastings High School in 2004. The building was brand new in 2001. It started in 2001. It kind of came about because we used to go to competitions and the trophies were as tall as I am, and I'm 6'6", and they were just massive. And the backup band always ended up with this tiny little trophy that was like 6 inches tall, and they just thought it was just unfair. So our backup band then decided to create their own, and it really was that we had so many old trophies from old competitions that we had done well at. They disassembled them, put them back together, and it wasn't like put together well. It was duct tape and glue and hot glue, and it was a mess, but it was wonderful at the same time. Every year since then, it's been about building bigger and better, more car antennas. They started adding 2x4s and 2x2s, and I think this year there's a lot of wood in it. It's kind of gotten smaller, but there's more wood and more duct tape, so I don't know.
So how much planning has gone into this?
20 minutes.
Yeah, basically not much, about 20 minutes.
Although it's chaotic, I think it's going pretty well. No one got seriously injured.
In the very first year, the trophy was about 10 feet tall, and they brought it out on a sled, a snow sled. And it was Totino Grace who won the first Best Band trophy. And I remember Mr. Voss looking at Lynn going, how am I going to get this on the bus? I'm not quite sure how they got on the bus, but they did have it because our competition was before Totino Grace. And when we got there in March, there was their Best Band trophy that we had made, sitting in their commons, fully assembled, with a little treasure trove on top. It was just wonderful.
I think the band is very important because it makes a background for the sound for the singers and keeps beat and helps with the sound.
Well, of course, I'm the band director, so I may be a little biased, but I think it's extremely important. I mean, obviously, it's called a show choir festival because the choir is the main show. But having said that, the band needs to support them, and you know, some of the best bands that I've heard, you notice them, but you also don't notice them at the right times. And so you have to be very cognizant of what's going on in the front. It takes a good deal of musicianship to do that. And the strongest evidence I'd give you is if you watch a group and you notice that the band is bad, you know it. When the band's really good, sometimes you really know it, and other times you don't even know they're there, which means they're even better. So there's a lot to it. They rehearse, really almost as much as the choir does. We're at all the rehearsals just like they are, and it's a very tight group, a lot of fun.
A gross used one.
The trophy itself, whatever's going to be in it, we have no idea. The kids donate things. I don't want to know. But when we see it, it is what it is.